Revelio. What are Armit and I to do again?
Remain unseen to pass through the enchanted doorway to the mine. Once inside, study any plans you may find.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Armit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Revelio. The door is looking at us. Revelio. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. Yes, of course. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Revelio.
Steam-powered, obviously. Clever.
Prepare. Get free.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio. Accio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Little moon calf, far from home, eh? If you see the humans, who do you think you are? I've been fighting before you were born. There was a human here. Let's get it. Not quite.
Accio.
See the human attack.
Bombarda.
You won't stop close.
Accio. Glacius.
That's going to cost me a toe.
This Totalis.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Armit. You have my word. We're being watched by a door. Glacier!
I'll be quiet.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Revelio.
You're the character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Arneet. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio. Revelio.
You
How you shake me?
Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Accio.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Accio.
I will make you pay. I won't rest. way up for you.
This is almost too easy! Impressed?
Accio.
Let's get this.
Accio.
Oh, little moon cub.
Cover up wide, coming back this way.
Accio.
A miss!
Accio. Defender.
Predictable.
Accio.
Not quite.
Defender.
Nothing quite as if all you were wrong.
Bombarda.
Much too soon.
I won't win.
You won't stop me.
Descendo!
Confringo. Levioso.
Prepare.
Bombarda.
Descendo!
Levioso.
This doesn't
Confringo. Bombarda.
This really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo. Revelio.
Please don't do that.
Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Hello?
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will...
Oh, little moon cow.
What are you doing? What is this? I'll kill you when I get down from here!
One less human to worry. Over here. You're weak, human. You can't stop.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Yes, of course.
The door is looking at us. Configure.
Please don't do that. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Please don't do that.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
the High Wing!
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air
Revelio.
refreshing?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic, if it...
I'd be interested to know what... I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way...
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be... I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Revelio.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of...
Lumos.
Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Incendio. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that's
Accio.
it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is taller than it looks.
Incendio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Protego. Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Repulso. Accio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Repulso. Confringo. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Levioso. Accio. Descendo. Descendo.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb.
Petrificus
Read about
totalis.
catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
Revelio. And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Defender. Revelio.
Confringo! Revelio. Descendo. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Wingardium Leviosa. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside of them. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Incendio. Reparo.
What did you find?
Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Reparo. Glacius. Depulso. Bombarda. Accio. Descendo. Accio. Revelio.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages will... Of course.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Accio! Descendo! Descendo! Revelio! Revelio. Capolso. Descendo. Bombarda. Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Reparo. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Preparo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Lumos.
Lumos. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Confringo.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I could... You have a lot at stake. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Accio. Confringo. Imperial. Accio. Incendio. Dindo. Accio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
This looks different than what we faced before.
Revelio.
Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Incendio.
Bombarda! Accio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Protego! Wingardium Leviosa! Descendo! Stringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Incendio! Wingardium Leviosa! Stringo! Protego! Defender! Crucial! Accio! Bombarda! Protego! Defender! Crucial! Bombarda! Protego! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender!
Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Crucible! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Dingo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo!
Never knew spiders can make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Lumos. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Lumos.
Lumos. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Leviosa. Leviosa. Incendio. Confringo. Leviosa. Dingo. Incendio! Potato! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Repulso! Incendio! Protego! Confringo! Bombarda! Repulso! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio!
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Dead end.
Bombarda.
Lovely. Nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Revelio.
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note...
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Revelio. Is that ominous?
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, the dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.